we left off on Friday. As y'all know, my internet was acting crazy on. Wait a minute, y'all might not know, but my internet was acting crazy on Friday. I think I mentioned it while we was doing the show, and that's why I cut off after like 9 minutes. But we're gonna add on like double that, so we're gonna go another 9 minutes, maybe even 18. But what we was talking about is paying a lot of money for a piece of junk. And when you pay a lot of money for something that you really expected to work right, something that you expected to really, really have a good time with, something that you may have saved up for a good while, something that you may even feel like you overspent for, that can be kind of demoralizing, or it can be something that makes you really angry. I don't know. It might make me kind of angry. I don't like. First of all, I'm gonna tell y'all a little. I'm gonna tell y'all a little truth about me. I don't like paying for nothing. If it was up to me, I would have everything for free, but I would have the best of everything. But since it can't be that way, I know that there are some things that I have to pay for. Let me ask y'all something real quick. Let me ask y'all something for real quick. I mean, something real quick. Do you have anything that you pay for, whether it's expensive? Whether it's an expensive expense or bill or not, do you have anything that you pay for that you feel good about paying for? Like some people, I've heard people, say that, I'm glad to pay my car note every month because, I like my car and I'm glad to have a vehicle that will get me from to and from places without having any problems. This car has never given me any problems, so they don't have a problem paying a car note. Maybe they finish one car note and go right to the next one. I know people who always have a car note. They keep a car note going. So maybe you have a bill that you don't mind paying. I think the only bill that I don't get upset about, that I really see the benefit of, and that I would gladly pay without any provocation and even pay more to, is child support. Child support. Now, a lot of men really, really bitch over child support, and I understand they're great. But as far as I'm concerned, when I pay child support, I'm paying myself. I'm definitely keeping the money in the family. Now, I know that I don't get to give the money and control how it gets spent or anything like that. But just to make a long story short, because we can do a whole segment on that alone. Child support is the only bill that I pay that I have no problem paying at all. We must provide for our children, our babies, our seeds, our loved one, the next generation. So everything else, I'd be like, well, I can't get that for free. But when you pay a lot of money, for child, now I got child support on my mind. See what y'all made me do? I hope the camera don't cut off. Anyway, when you pay a lot of money for something that you really wanted, like a child. I mean, don't we save up for children? If you go into a pregnancy and you don't save a bunch of money for any complications with the birth, things that a child is going to need, trying to get ahead of the curve. Yeah, I'm blaming y'all, Carol. It was your fault. I was chilling. All right, anyway. When you save up for a lot of money, Like let's say you wanted an electronic device, something like a tablet or an iPad. An iPad is a tablet, but an iPad is an iPad. And one thing I will give to Apple products is that they stand by their products. And I don't hear a lot of people complaining about Apple products messing up, being totally defective, or not being worth it. Now, I don't know if just because of the branding of Apple, they're always pretty satisfied with it, with their products. But nonetheless, I don't hear a lot of people complain about products by Apple. But let's say you saved up $300, $400, $500 to get an Android tablet. Now, with Android tablets, with Android, you can buy on the low end and you can buy on the high end. So you might get like a tablet for like $100. Well, that's not a lot of money, but for some people, that might be a good amount of money. So let's say you saved up your money, you saved up $100 or $200 for a tablet, and when you got the tablet was slow. You put all your apps on there, you trying to do whatever you do with your tablet, you know, you surfing the net, you on Facebook, you are working your apps or whatever, and you realize like, yo, this tablet is garbage because it's probably running slow because you probably are overloading it with apps and running apps at the same time, which is queuing up all of your RAM. So for $200, you may have only gotten about, let's say you got 64 gigs of RAM. I mean, 64 gigs of disk space, of storage on the tablet. And you thought like, oh, 64, that's cool. Yeah, it is cool. And in 2012, it was more than cool then. But in 2023, those apps take up a lot more space than they did 10 years ago. So it's going to chew up all of your storage. And if you're running them at the same time, you're probably going to chew up your RAM. So let's say you only had 2 gigs of RAM on your tablet. Now you paid $200, got 2 gigs of RAM. 2 gigs of RAM was pretty good in 2012. Right now, these days, you probably need about 12 gigs of RAM. So to you, that tablet is going to seem like a piece of junk. You saved up your money, your $100, your $200 for a piece of junk. At least that's the way it's seeming, because you're not able to work with the thing like you really want to, need to, and maybe even be required to. I bought a lot of tablets over the years. So I've learned a lot about storage space, RAM space. I mean, you know, RAM gigs and things like that, and how it affects how fast a product will work. But it's easy to misconstrue something as being a piece of junk when you either don't know how to work it or it just you didn't understand the specs. So you needed to work in a different way that is working. Now, if you paid $500, $600, $700, $800, upwards of $1,000 or more for a tablet, that thing needs to work famously, fast and furious. And you know what you're working with a electronic device by how fast it starts up. When you buy a low-end phone or something like that, you know that it be taking them phones a long time to boot up. You restart them Jones, you ain't gonna do nothing on that phone for another 5 minutes. A phone that has a lot of storage and a lot of RAM space, it's not going to take a long time to boot up. So that's something that, you know, some people could take heed, but you get what you can afford. So when you buy what you can afford and you think that you've made a way to be able to buy something that may be out of your price range, and then that thing really just don't work right, yo, man, that thing is going to have you feeling some kind of way. And that kind of way is mad. Oh, it's 9 minutes already. It's time to cut the video off. All right, we'll go a little bit longer. What's going on, Stacy White? What's going on, Care Bear? And my girl, Carol Chamberlain. Oh, shit. Care Bear says, I bought my mother a used car 2 years ago, and she hasn't driven it in a year. Was that because the car isn't good, or did she just not feel like driving? A car is one of those things, you know, in the first episode of this show, I didn't even bring up a car because that's the low-hanging fruit. We know that cars are always expensive in some way, whether they're expensive in the front end or the back end. Whether they are expensive when you buy them or whether they are expensive when you fixing them. you're going to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a car. And it can be very frustrating, extremely frustrating. You might buy a car. You thought you bought a decent used car or a brand new car, and it's not supposed to have any problems. Well, that's just not always the case. I remember having to replace a whole engine in a brand new car. I bought a 1996 Dodge Stratus in January, and I had to put an engine in that 1996 Dodge Stratus in September of 1996. It was a piece of junk. Paid a lot of money for a piece of junk. Paid a lot of money for a piece of junk. And that was an insurance issue. And I had a car note. So yeah. And I was pissed. I was pissed because I still had to pay a $500 deductible. I drove that car until 1998. 2 years. That car was like the car from hell. Let me see. All right. Okay, but it says, I want my money's worth out of my electronics. I hear that. If you're a techie like me, you know, like that, those electronics not working is just not acceptable. Stacey White says, my smartwatch I got for my health, I treated myself for my birthday, don't work like it's supposed to. Smartwatches are expensive. I don't care whether you have an Apple Watch, whether you have a Samsung watch, whether you have a Fitbit, whether you have a Garmin, whether you have and just like Android tablets and Android phones, you can buy them on the low end, or you can buy them on the high end. You can spend under $100 for one, or you can spend up to $500 or more for one. It's up to you. It's up to you. But it's not a cheap piece of material. It's not. So when the thing ain't working right, it ain't counting your steps right, the time has to be adjusted, which you should never have to do because you should be synced with your phone. If you're not able to talk on your watch, or if the watch isn't waterproof and you take a shower or go swimming or take a bath with your watch, it's supposed to be able to take all of that. It's supposed to be able to take all of that. It's not supposed to be compromised with any of those things. Most of the phones nowadays are waterproof. They don't want to say straight up and down waterproof, but they are. They are. They say water resistant to a certain number of feet. I'm like, if you can submerge a product in water and not damage it, then that's waterproof to me. Because the phones back in the day would have you blow drying them, putting them on the heater. I know people who tried to microwave them. That's not a good idea. Put them in the oven, put them in rice, all that old mess. But when we talk about spending a lot of money for a piece of junk, what's the worst piece of junk that you spent a lot of money on? And don't be shy and don't be embarrassed, because it's happened to all of us. Let me see. Let me think. What was the thing I've spent the most money for, and it was a piece of trash? Let me think. I might need a couple of minutes to really. Somebody probably needs to remind me, like, yo, you ain't gotta look too far. You ain't gotta look too far. It's probably computer based. It's computer. You know what? I worked at a warehouse that sold computers. They sold computers, TVs, monitors, all kinds of anything dealing with a computer. It was a warehouse full of that stuff. I saved up money. This was in my broke days. I saved up money for this pair of Panasonic headphones, noise canceling Panasonic headphones. At the time, those headphones was like $200. This is back in the the Beats by Dre, So I'm thinking these should be comparable to the Beats by Dre headphones. But Beats by Dre headphones was $300. These were $200. $300 was out of my price range and even out of my thought range. Like, I'm not paying no $300 for no headphones. Now, damn near every pair of headphones I got, which is like 10, 15 pair. And they all three. Anyway, I bought these Panasonic headphones, these noise canceling headphones. And they suck. I mean, they totally suck. I can show you these headphones now. They are like brand new. As a matter of fact, I took a look at them the other day. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. Yeah. So these headphones came in a nice case. They had all of the little accoutrements that came with them. The cords. They even came with a the special adapter for the plane. And these are the headphones. They are still like brand new. These headphones gotta be at least 10 years old. I bought them in like 2012 or 2013. They sound like shit. The reason I bought them was because I had another pair of Panasonic headphones that was cheap, but the sound was banging. They was beating out all of the other headphones that I was using or that I compared them to. Even Beats and all, they was all that. Look at this. You see how shiny these shits still are? That's because they've been in the damn in the box that long. Let me see if they still have these headphones anywhere available. I'm gonna look them up. And I don't mean to put Panasonic on blast like that, but I am. All right. Panasonic RP HC 720. Okay. Yeah, now you can get them like mad cheap. Amazon, you can get them for like $49.95. That's probably after all of this. Look, and they still got four stars for these joints. But what I didn't like about them was that they were too low. They didn't have any bass. They didn't have any volume. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could get a cheap pair of the best thing about these were noise canceling. So maybe that's just what they marketed them on or marketed them for or whatever, because the noise canceling was pretty good, but I don't really care about noise canceling like all of that. So they didn't work for me. Like, I couldn't use these headphones. They was terrible. They was terrible. I was like, where's the sound? Where's the bass? Where's the acoustics? Where is it? And at the time, that was $200. I was leaking like a Rican at the time. Leaking like a Rican, son. Oh, Care Bear says that the car stopped working. Stacy says she bought a smartwatch based on seeing that I had one. I wear mine every day. I got two of them. I wear them every day. Two Samsung joints. I switch them up or whatever. Neither one of them has given me any problems though. Whatever. Carol said, I've had enough used cars. I paid too much money to fix them, and they still didn't run that long. I could dig it. Used cars are one of those things that is hit or miss. I've had good luck with used cars. Most people I know haven't had that good of luck with them. But I can't say most people, because I know a lot of people that are just like me, like no note. K-Bear says, I have a Garmin mid-range pricing. I love it. That's what's up. Put them in rice. Carol says, K-Bear, I have an Apple. Sorry, but I love them. Plus, you get Apple Care with them for a year. Like, Apple does stand behind their products. That's one thing I could never take away from Apple. They stand by their products hard, but they ought to, because everything is expensive. They ought to, because every product is expensive. I think the cheapest thing they got, everything is expensive. Mm-hmm. Okay. Cal says a used car because I didn't know what to look for. Okay. All right. Kevin says, I used to have a Fitbit. I hated it. Really? I didn't know Fitbits were bad. I thought they were good. Cal says, your broke days. Well, I'm still in my broke days. They're levels. They're levels. Because they ain't like I'm saying like I'm paid, but they're levels. Like there was a time when I couldn't even dream of no high-end headphones. See, and that's how you know, that's how you really know where you are financially, when you're not even allowing yourself to think about buying a certain product or doing a certain thing for yourself, even though you may feel like you deserve it or you should have it or something like that. That's how you know. So when you are in these broke days and you save up your money for something, you need the most effectiveness for whatever you saved up for. And when that thing tanks, or if it doesn't perform well, or it just doesn't do what you needed it to do, man, that thing is a blow. Not a blow to your ego. That thing is a blow to your bank account. You be mad. You want to see somebody making calls and writing emails and text messages and all that. Like, somebody got to fix this. Somebody got to fix this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm eating the cheap turkey bacon instead of the good turkey bacon. Okay. Stacey White says, I want a juicer so bad, but no. Let me know how it turns out. Emily says, I have a used car and I have it, and I've had it for 4 years now. I prayed for one with no monthly payments and God delivered. That's what's up. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Well, when he allows that product to mess up, did he do it again? Would he do it? You go from won't he do it to would he do it? Would he do it? Would he do it? Or would the Lord wouldn't put me through such a trial and tribulation and have me out here with the frustration? Wouldn't let me buy product that was bad with the money I had. Yo, I was broke. I was on E. No money could see me. And it was getting worse out here for the God. I don't know what to do when times are so hard. But I'ma run it back, spin it, and take it back to another time when I only had dimes. I didn't have no nicks, quarters, couldn't have a lot of money. Send my daughter to a private school. Even thinking in that direction kind of made me feel like a fool. But nowadays we're getting Coogi sweaters. Well, I ain't really got no Coogi sweaters. The one I got is from 1999, but that's gonna have to be good enough. Carol says, it really is, Omar. I hate when I pay for something and it stops working. Come on, man. Come on. And Carol, all right, you know how you keep You know how you try to keep from buying something that's not good and you wind up messing up your whole buying experience? Like, if you like me, you go on Amazon all hot hype like, yo, I'm about to get this John. Yeah, I've been wanting this John for a minute. Let me go in the app and yo, I'm gonna go get the John. But hold on, let me read these reviews. Let me read these reviews. And you know them 5-star, 4-star reviews don't always be accurate and they don't always be real. So you got to go to them 1-star reviews because them shits is real. But if you go to the 1-star review, it'll have you like, I ain't going to get this job, man. I can't get it. I ain't going to be able to get it. He said it was a piece of junk. He said it was a piece of trash. He said it was whack. He said it was ass. Here you are. You was ready to slide that card, put it on my account. I said, slide that card, put it on my account. I said, slide that card, put it on my account. Yo. 1-star review. Bold. Capital letters. Do not buy this product. Do not buy this product. It's such a letdown, man. It's such a letdown. It's such a letdown. But I mean, you gotta make informed decisions when you out here buying stuff, or you could wind up paying a whole lot of money for something that's whack. A car. A major appliance. Anybody out there ever buy a washer and a dryer that didn't work right? Yo, man, that'll ruin your life and ruin your Sundays. You know how like a lot of people like to wash their clothes on Sundays. Your dryer ain't drying. Your washer ain't washing. It ain't spinning right. It ain't getting all of the soap out of there. It ain't rinsing right. Bad washer, bad dryer is bad money. A bad refrigerator. It either ain't getting cold enough, ain't freezing hard enough, or over freezing, over cooling on. Like what's up with the temperature on this joint? Excuse me. Refrigerators are expensive. No matter how you cut it, no matter how you slice it. Refrigerators are expensive. Washers are expensive. Dryers are expensive. These are major appliances. Let's see. Emily says everything is a test. You know what test God will put you in. Trying for some, I don't know. Is a test? I don't know. All right. Okay, trying me is a test. Okay, I get you. Yo, I was really lost on that. All right. Carol says, almost did that last Saturday. Need more memory in my desktop, but I gotta wait. Not ready to buy a new one yet. Yeah. Desktop, any computer product, any computer-based product has the potential to have you pissed. You got to read them specs and you got to understand the specs that you're reading, because you'll wind up thinking that you got a brand new computer and it's supposed to be so fast and that thing be running around like a snail. Like, I ain't know this was a bad processor. You find out everything that you needed to do after the fact, after you done already failed at something. Like when I found out I could have avoided being arrested for DUI, all I had to do was tell the cop that I hadn't been drinking. My dumb ass told him that I had a couple of beers. All I had to do was say, no, I haven't been drinking, officer, and he would have had to just let me go. He didn't smell, as long as they don't smell no alcohol, you're not driving erratically and all of that kind of stuff. It was at a checkpoint. But you find out these things all after the fact. And you don't want to find out that you could have saved a lot of money or that you could have gotten a better product after you've already spent all your money. That's what you don't want to do. All my weed smokers out there, I bet y'all have an experience where y'all bought an ounce of this smoke. Y'all bought an ounce of the good smoke, and this shit was all garbage, all seeds, this was brown. It was garbage. This ain't no good smoke. I ain't high. You shouldn't have to smoke an ounce to get high. Especially when you only been smoking for 3 months. But drugs are one of those things, very subjective. Very subjective. I'm not encouraging anybody to buy drugs, but they're expensive. Even if the drugs themselves aren't expensive, the habit is. What's going on, Daisy Warburton? Thanks for coming on through. Carol says, I have an all-in-one with a terabyte hard drive. I need at least 8 to 16 gigs of memory. Yeah, 8 to 16 gigs of RAM is what you need. Because there ain't nothing more frustrating than a slow-ass computer. All my computer products have 16 gigs of RAM. Like, we need gaming speed type of computers, even though we ain't gaming. Because 16 is going to go fast. It's going to make it fast. Even though I did buy my daughter a 16 gig laptop, and that thing ain't seem all that fast. Let me just keep it a buck. I don't know what they did to that. Because I've had 8 gig computers, and them shits was. But one thing about these computers now is that because the files of the apps take up so much space now, everything has to increase. Your storage space has to increase, and your RAM speed has to increase to compensate for the storage. And it's all a plan. Don't think any of this is just a coincidence or that it happened haphazardly. Nope. It's all in the plan. They knew exactly how it was going to go because they made it happen. It's supposed to be the Urban Therapy with Sun show, but we're going to call this the Daily Go Getimism show because this is a hangover. Finishing the show from last Friday when the screen went black and everything just stopped, came to a screeching halt. Carol says it also helps with your internet provider speed too. Yeah. So let's say, you know what? I ain't even gonna go into that. Yeah. My damn internet service, that damn Comcast, Xfinity, whatever you want to call it, had me thinking that something was wrong with my router. Wasn't nothing wrong with the router, and they didn't know that there was a problem in the area. They telling me, ain't no problem in your area, everything good. I'm like, so you saying it's my router? I was pissed. I tried to get out of the maze of expensive cable bills and internet bills by buying my own router. They kept telling me, buy your own router. You'll save a lot of money. Buy your own router. Go out and spend $300 for a router. And I'm like, this router is messing up? Oh, hell no. While I'm doing a show about paying a lot of money for a piece of junk, oh, hell no. Carol says, I hate them. I have them now too. Xfinity, man. And then they got this city on lock. And that's why they ain't never scared. Because no matter who you go to or what you do, you want to still pay them. Oh, yeah. All right. So you got the Fire Stick, huh? You got Apple TV, huh? Got Roku, huh? Got Google TV? How you gonna run them? What you gonna run them on? Need internet for that. We just happen to sell internet. Pathetic. Pathetic! Stacey White says, I am watching what I spend my money on the account of high technology. On account of high technology? Okay. But yeah, man. Paying a lot of money for a piece of junk. Blenders. Mixers. Name recognition. I thought that KitchenAid had the best everything. Now, from what I understand, they definitely have the best mixers, but they definitely do not have the best blenders. So I kept buying KitchenAid blenders, and I kept burning them out. One thing I'll give the KitchenAid is that they stand by their products. You burn them out, they'll send you another one. Call them up, they'll send you another one. They don't even ask, like, what are you doing? They'll send you another one. I give them that. But they need more power. Had to step up to the ninja. And all ninjas ain't cut from the same cloth. So not understanding how to use a product or misusing a product can turn a product from a really good thing to a piece of junk. Right before your eyes. Okay. Stacey White says, rewrite. I'm watching what I spend my money on when it comes to high technology. Okay, I got you. You good. Thanks for correcting that, though. That's what's up. All right. We about to get on the body here, man. We ain't gonna do it. We ain't staying that much long. We ain't staying long. I wanted to come up here and I wanted to finish this show from the other day. But I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I really do. And I realized what was going on with my computer. My monitor. One of my monitors is burnt out. Now, this is a 27-inch monitor. I got two 27-inch monitors. Matter of fact, let me see. Let y'all see. I'll let y'all see what it is. This is what my setup looks like. This is what you see. So the monitor to y'all left is the one that's not working right. So I spent all this money on that monitor. I just got that monitor two years ago, and it's burnt out. And I know I tested it to make sure that it wasn't working right, or that it wasn't just me. I changed both of the HDMI cords. I plugged it into the laptop to see if it maybe the port in the desktop wasn't working. Paid a lot of money for that monitor, the one that was to y'all left. And no, this got the break. Baby. So I need to call Dell and see what's up. Now, sure, y'all probably saying, you could just use one monitor. No, in my world, I can't do that. No, that's not a solution. I can't. I honestly can't do that. Listen, we're about to get on about it here. We need to do these birthday shout out. Wow, Carol says, I have a Vitamix now. Them blenders drove me crazy. Wow. Wow. I was not ready for you to say that. Wow. I'm just moving the camera for nothing. Okay. All right. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious. October 8th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box. My man Gene Shogun Morris. Good dude. Happy birthday, my brother. And also Leader Siobhan, loving mine right. Happy birthday to you. And Paulina C. Young turning 38 years old today. All right, hold on. Gene Shogun Morris says he's 37, but he's lying, so don't worry about that. Leader Siobhan, loving mine right, says that. Well, I'm not going to say because I don't know. She's 49 years old. Paulina C. Young, 38 years old. Nishay Elise, turning 42 years old. Cheryl Price, happy birthday to you. And Nilsa Nunez, happy birthday to you. And Alicia, turning 46 years old today. Happy birthday to you. And Simone on Holmes Cartwright, happy birthday to you, Ma. And last but not least, Margaret Stiletto, turning 52 years old today. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all and anyone else out there. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And I hope that goes out to all of y'all. Anybody else who's born on this glorious October 8th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally, all of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man. One thing I didn't talk about is when we was younger and we was younger and we would buy sneakers and those sneakers didn't make you run no faster. How you going to pay $50, $60 for a pair of Adidas Top 10s and you ain't run no faster? That was a lot of money in 84. Patent leather, top 10 Adidas. And you ain't run no faster. Garbage. Anyway. Yeah, man, when you pay a lot of money and you don't get the usage out of what you paid for, you don't feel like you got your money's worth. It can be demoralizing. It can be something that really, really makes you angry. It's something that will frustrate you to no end, and it's something that will make you think twice about your eagerness to spend money or to even believe in any other products that you spend money on. And come on, man, we gotta buy stuff. How you gonna enjoy your life? You don't buy nothing new. There's nothing like new stuff. What's better than new stuff? I can't think of anything. You can think of anything? I don't know. Y'all have to email me, call me, text me, do something to let me know if you can think about something that's better than new stuff. Because I think new stuff is dope. Anyway, peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night. Once I get this new schedule down, I'm going to let y'all know we ain't going to mess around. Like, once I get it down to the point where I can guarantee y'all, like, listen, the show come on at 10:30. You know what I mean? Rain or shine. But we ain't there yet. But we going to get there. I promise we will. You think we ain't when we is? You think we ain't when we is? Or should I say, won't when we whiz? I want y'all to have a great day. No exceptions. Go Eagles. We out there in California. We're going to take care of the Rams. Take care of the Rams. All right. Black Alice says, drop your location. Dollar General jewelry for props. No, son. This is the real shit. These chains have never let me down. This real gold, real rocks. You know what I mean? I wear real gold, patent seal gold, like not some gold, which is slum gold, GOLD gold. And I've been told if it's too hot to hold, you can get it sold. No, we don't wear no fake jewelry. This say Sun 752. You're not gonna get that in no damn Dollar General. Peep game, dog. This is me chain that I used to. I mean, my jester, my joker, because I used to tell jokes on stage. No fake jewelry over here. I would never do that. And we only want to talk about my struggle beads. So, yeah, I'm the necklace type. And you won't find these in stores either. All exclusive, doggy. No, I'm not offended. I'm just, just let you know. Because you knew around here. You knew around here, Black Allen. Diamond tester. Test your mother. All right, y'all. Holla. Peace. One.